Hello, and welcome to Call of the Sea, a game that I have been wanting to play for ages. It's 1930s, it's mystery, it looks like it's going to be quite adventurous. It's set on a mysterious island, so I think this one's going to be good. Well, that already looks suspicious.
What was that? What are those voices?
What a start. Oh, wow. I'm controlling this. Okay, we're underwater already. I mean, that beginning part is immediately giving me kind of Cthulhu feelings. I don't think that sort of thing is part of this game, but maybe. Okay, so we have some obviously carved artifacts. Am I dreaming, or is this really happening? I must be dreaming, because otherwise I'd be panicking that I can't breathe, surely. It's very pretty, though.
I know this place.
Door?
I've been here before.
Oh, this is definitely a dream. Can I interact with the door? No. The clock is ticking.
I've been here my entire life. I'm trapped in here.
Chess set all laid out.
These stairs. I'm climbing these stairs again.
What's this? Oh.
I need to get out. The voices are calling me.
Who are the voices? Do we know?
My old music box. It's broken. I have to fix my old music box. I have to get it. I have to... Those horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will. Harry always said that old family heirloom had something to do with my family's strange disease.
Yeah, the music box is
If
definitely going to
the doctors
be...
won't give us an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself, you said.
It's definitely going to be an important piece of the puzzle.
Search, it seems you lost yourself. I don't think I'd ever...
Pardon me, madam, but the island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out.
Okay, that was such an excellent start.
All right. Time to gather my things.
Can we see outside? Can I jump? No. Kind of, but we can just see the sea out there. I don't know whether this is going to be kind of based on a real place or not.
Captain Hodgson has a very particular taste when it comes to decor.
Kind of understandable for a captain. I mean, he's got... Maybe he forgets what all his flag signs are. Is this...
I think I've overpacked.
Yeah, I'm not sure we should just take that onto an abandoned island. Or this. This is huge.
What was I thinking when I brought all these dresses on this trip?
So what stuff do we actually need? We're going to need gloves.
Oh, I'd better cover up my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm a circus freak.
Oh. So I guess nobody else knows about this mysterious disease then. I was just thinking gloves for, like, protecting our hands from things.
I received a mysterious package at my house. I stored all its contents in my locked suitcase.
Ooh. Okay, so yeah, just package to Norah Everhart. Is that... They were the only instructions? That's a bit suspicious already, isn't it? From who? Oh, we can zoom. From... That's written right across the fold in the middle of the page. It's kind of hard to read. Depleting? Can I turn this on? We can.
I love this song.
That's cool. Is this my journal? Yes, diary.
The
1934.
amazing adventures of Norah Everhart, art teacher. Merveilles de mer du Sud. Marvels of the Southern Seas, I think.
Oh, is this a clue for like roughly where we are? It's going to be an island, so I don't think it is Tahiti, but maybe a nearby
Oh my,
island.
I have the worst memory. I forgot the combination
no.
again.
Oh no,
Thank
that's
goodness
too
I
relatable.
always bring my journal with me to write things down.
Oh, there's another
After
book.
spending so much time reading this book, I think I've learned a thing or two about Polynesian culture.
Okay, so we're definitely supposed to be somewhere in the Polynesian Islands. But how do I get to my journal? Journalist tab, okay. Curious things from my journey. I love the whole style of this. This is going to be so good. Okay, Norah, remember this. 506. Is that it? Was it only 3 numbers on the combination? Yeah, it was. Okay, 5. Oh. 6.
All right, now it's open.
Okay, let's turn that off for a minute.
Harry Everhart, my husband, my partner, and my dear old pal.
Okay, this is the guy that's missing, so find him.
A
I
brass
guess was written
key
by
with
me.
the letter CW engraved on it, and some enigmatic instructions.
Oh, so he left this? 74 miles east of Otaheite? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, the key's obviously going to be important later then.
This strange and sharp relic came in the package I received at home.
Kind of looks like a knife, but also definitely half of something.
I saw this island in one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up.
Yeah, so that piece, I think, looks like it's going to be that when we put it back together with something, like that sort of key shape. Okay. Is that all of the important things? I might want to take some other
We're
stuff.
all
What's
set,
this one?
madam.
Oh.
The motorboat is ready.
Okay. That was just my delivery note. Do we want to take, like, clothes or something? We're just going with what we got. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can look at here. There is a
I'd always dreamed of traveling.
ticket?
It was not the same without you, Harry.
Aww. So this is the steamship SS Carmel. Expected... Oh, yeah, we actually are going to Tahiti. Okay, we're expected in Tahiti on November the 1st from San Francisco. That's a cool detail. Can I just go back to
I'm
bed?
definitely going to miss this bed. Falling asleep to the ship's rocking was delightful.
It does seem quite nice, actually. Okay, let's go.
Okay, Norah. From here on out, you're on your own.
Lower the motorboat. Be careful with Mrs. Everhart's equipment, lads. We'll be back to pick you up in 3 days. I really hope you find your husband there, madam.
I hope it too. I'll see you in 3 days then.
But please be careful on that island. You know what the legends say about it.
I'll take care. Thank you, Captain Hudson.
Wait, what? What did the legend say about it? Okay, chapter 1, 74 miles.
Well, here I am, in the middle of the ocean after traveling across half the world. Just miles away from where my husband is supposed to be. You left a year ago to search for a cure for my affliction. Your letters kept me close to you, but suddenly they stopped coming. What happened, old pal? What did you find?
Ah, that's why he was here in the first place.
Whatever it was, it led you to hire a crew and set sail from San Francisco to Tahiti. And from there, to this place. An island in the middle of the Pacific that the locals refuse to even name.
Ah, okay.
Everything is familiar. So familiar. As impossible as that may sound. Is this the island I dreamed about? This can't be a coincidence.
How beautiful is this to start with? Wow. I feel like it's leading me into a false sense of security. Like, nothing bad could possibly happen when it's this pretty.
A breathtaking, idyllic island, surrounded by deadly reefs and protected with stakes to keep anybody from entering. Why? There's definitely something strange about this place.
Yeah, I think I need to know what those legends were. What is that?
Okay, Harry. Let's see if I can find any trace of you around here.
Do I need to bring this
I'll
on?
leave my things in the boat until I find somewhere to camp.
Okay, good plan, as long as it doesn't wash out to sea. A shell.
I know it's just resonance, but I do love listening to the sea in them.
Ah, it's pretty. Okay, so this is obviously human-made. Let's go look at this. I walk very slowly on the sand.
A tent. So somebody was on this island recently. A miniature va'a, a Polynesian outrigger canoe. Beautifully crafted, too.
So would that have been my husband who crafted this, or was he here with anyone else? Did he come on his own?
A note written in French. I only understand two words. Île and mort. Island and death.
Oh no. Okay, well that isn't promising. My French isn't good enough to translate this either. Okay, any other clues on the back? No.
It must be a warning about the dangers of the island.
I'm not going to attempt the rest of the... Okay, so I guess this was just like a station where they were building stuff?
Oh, that's a vivo. A flute that the Polynesians play with their nose. I won't be...
No, I won't be playing that. But maybe this isn't anything to do with my husband then. Maybe this was just put here by somebody else. Okay. I mean, definitely looks... Oh. Which way do I want to go? It does look like there's a route that way, but there's also a spiky gate over there. Let's head towards the dark cave because that's always promising.
I feel quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual.
Okay, that would be good. Yeah, that's better. It's like an interesting book. Oh.
Those markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy.
Okay, this is definitely going to be needed for a puzzle later. Well, I don't think there's anything else in the cave, so let's go back to that spiky gate. I tried not to look up much to do with this game as I was going, for no spoilers. So I'm actually not exactly sure what kind of gameplay we're going to get. Can't I look at that? That's interesting. Maybe we'll get round to that later. Oh, there's literally a path round to that. Okay, I want to look at the gate first, though. because this looks very dramatic.
It looks like it opens from the other side.
Oh. Okay, there's loads of those red pole things over there. Okay. Well, this is the only way I can go now then. Let's go look at that thing first.
These wooden figures are called unu. This seems to be telling a story.
What's the story though? Something to do with the mountains and the sea? Kind of a hole in the central one there. Is that like the center part of that key-shaped thing? Oh, there's another one there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess we're going to need this later.
A bone fish hook.
Oh, can I take that? That might come in useful. No. So, do people actually live here then? I was under the impression it was going to be abandoned, but I can't remember why I actually thought that. It doesn't seem like it is.
An
Rings
offering
of
of
shells.
mother of pearl. Quite valuable for the Polynesians.
So, does that mean that these are things that require offerings?
It may look peaceful, but clearly somebody wants to keep outsiders off this island. What a lovely flower offering.
That is very pretty. This one's just ready to go on, or has that fallen off the other one? Can I? Oh, I was going to pick it up and put it on that one if we could, but I can't interact with it. Okay, there's loads of these here. Oh wait, look, another camp bit.
This
Is that my music box?
CW. Those are the initials on the brass key. It opens it. So whoever sent me this key was here.
I was assuming that that was my husband, but I guess not. Ah, okay, so these have been set out purposely for me. That's the other thing of flowers, the other wreath of flowers, and there's something in the stone just to the right
This is
of it.
starting to look like a scavenger hunt.
Can I take the
A
knife?
carving tool.
Any clues on this? No. Okay, let's go back to that thing then, see if we can work out what that's pointing to. So, looked like it was this. Yeah.
Well, look what's hidden here.
Yeah, but what is it? Ah, this is going to be for the door.
From what I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. So why build such a big one?
I mean, the answer to that is always either we're keeping something in or we're keeping something out. Neither of those are good. Okay, so we have that one on this side, and yeah, this one is the missing piece. So, if we turn that. Okay, that's very clever. And then we do the same thing to this one.
Well, that did something. It works.
This is really pretty.
This may be the first time I trespass a private property. My childhood in Newburyport wasn't exactly the most thrilling thing.
And someone sat around the fire here. How long ago? The Everhard expedition.
Is that Harry? Harry, you were here. You were here and I found you, damn it. Where are you now? Where is everybody? Where did you and all your crew go?
So there are actually 6 people here then.
Lady Shannon? That name sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal.
Okay, so this was their contract of passage. The Lady Shannon was the ship. We also had 6 people, fragile instruments, several boxes of equipment, weapons and explosives, and supplies for 8 weeks. I wonder why they thought they might need weapons and explosives. Looking for the Lady Shannon, right? So this was, I finally arrived in Tahiti. Finding information about Harry's expedition is turning out to be a tough road to hoe. I think I must have walked all over Papeete asking about them, but nobody seems to know anything. About the place 74 miles east of Tahiti. Some locals have mentioned an island, but they won't say anything else about it. It's like they think the place is cursed. Okay. Yeah, so no hint at why, but probably cursed. I met an English sailor, Captain Hodgson. He knew some of the crew members on the Lady Shannon, a whaler. Apparently the ship took an American expedition to an island east of Tahiti. Oh, okay, so that's why we've heard of it. Captain Hodgson knew about it. According to Hodgson, it's been months since he last saw the Lady Shannon or its crew. Like every good sailor, the captain is superstitious. Do you think I'm mad? I'm not going to risk the lives of my crew by going to that cursed island, he said. But after 3 days of begging, I've managed to convince Captain Hodgson to take me close to the island. Save your money, Mrs. Everhart. Leaving me alone will be payment enough. I think there's a sweet, tender heart inside that grumpy old sailor. And I guess that's me then, with the crew of the Everhart. Not the Everhart. What was it called? What was my ship called? I can't even remember. Interesting that the only ship they could get to take them here was a whaler. Because that's not really what you'd expect. And then it never came back by the sounds of it. Okay, let's follow this backwards a bit. This was October 23rd. I missed the sea so much after Harry and I moved to Denver. I love to sit on the deck and watch the moonlight playing on the water. It's so comforting. Before that was, first I'll sail to Tahiti on an ocean liner. If I don't find Harry there, I'll have to find a ship that will take me to whatever is 74 nautical miles east. This isn't going to be easy. Or cheap, either. Back a little bit earlier in October, following Harry's trail, I caught a train to San Francisco. In the Madison building, I found that on May 25th, Harry bought 6 passages to Tahiti on the SS Carmel. Tahiti again. On a side note, I'm not sure if it's the fresh air or the sea breeze, but I feel much better. Okay, the next one goes over the page. That was October 10th. An enigmatic sentence written on a photo of my husband, an ancient stone relic that looks like a knife, a brass key with the letters CW engraved on it. All 3 were in a package I received yesterday, postmarked Tahiti. No sender. Ah, that's what that said. Tahiti was the second word. Find him, 74 nautical miles east. Okay, that's what it said on there. That's... Oh, Tahiti. After leafing through a couple of history and geography books, I found that that's just the ancient name of Tahiti, the same place the package came from. Interesting. Anyway, my mind's made up. Even though I still feel woozy, I have to give it everything I've got. It won't be easy, but I'll find my husband, whatever it takes. Even if it means going to the end of the world. Aw, that's a real determination. Okay, now back in September, because there's a bit of a jump between the package arriving and the previous entry, I keep waking up to odd dreams in the middle of the night. Still no news from Harry, and it's been 3 months already. Damn this disease of mine. My husband is missing and I can barely walk for a couple of minutes without getting exhausted. Okay, so between September 16th and October 10th, something made her get better. So was it something that Harry did on the island? And then again, the previous entry is way before, on July 14th. Last night I had another of my vivid dreams, but this time something was different. I saw a strange island looming in the distance. In the heart of the island, a huge stone obelisk rose up before a mist-shrouded mountain. I woke up drenched in sweat. So this is the island that I saw in the dream that I was having on the ship. So I guess after that day, she kept having the same dream. But why does it make her feel so scared? That's the concerning part. On July 6th, it's been a month since I received Harry's last letter. It was postmarked San Francisco and mentioned that the answer to my illness might be found in the Pacific Ocean. I'm hoping his silence is only due to a delay in the postal service. Okay, and that was the first one in the log. Let's keep going. What's that? And that. Hey, there's so much to look at. Ah, okay, this is a puzzle. And I guess I'm going to need to solve it to get across the bridge. Okay, the symbols don't look familiar. I'm thinking we press the big red button once we've got them in place.
This reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier. But a Polynesian version.
Okay, some of them might be. So I need to work out in what order these go. I don't think I have a clue for that right now, so let's keep going a bit further into the island.
It's been years since I took such a long walk. This fresh air is doing me wonders.
I find it very suspicious that I'm suddenly feeling so much better when I could literally hardly walk and nothing seems to have changed. That looks like a very small narrow path.
I can feel the air is denser here in this mangrove swamp.
Can I walk on this? Is it safe? It's a bit sketchy, but I think it's safe. I'm slightly concerned about getting lost.
Rays of sunlight shining through. Another symbol.
Ah, and that is one of the symbols that I've got on the puzzle over there. So, okay. Time to start thinking puzzle. Is that, so number 4 is the sun, maybe? The sun above the mountain? I definitely think this was the right way to go then now.
Now that I've crossed half the world, I wouldn't mind crossing the other half. But I have to do it with you, old pal.
Aww. What's this? Ah, that one's fallen down.
This sort of pond is a Polynesian fishing technique. There's another symbol inside it.
I mean, it's obviously not the number that matters then on the top. I was thinking that the number of poles on the top might have something to do with it, but this one also has 4. One of those fishing hooks there.
A bone fish hook.
Although the cast and everything is obviously creepy, mainly this is just really pretty at the moment.
Oh my, this is so beautiful. What were these birds called? Lorikeets. Cole's lorikeets.
Aww. See? Mainly just beautiful. Okay, we have a lot of these here. Aw. Can I? Oh, don't fly away. Oh. Wanted to interact with them. Okay, they have like a birdhouse on here. Oh, a feather.
Polynesian chieftains make their head ornaments with lorikeet feathers. What a lovely souvenir.
Oh. With 3 arrows. Okay, we have lots of symbols, but I have no idea in what order they should be. Some of these ones do have different amounts of posts at the top. Not sure. There's another gate there. Is this going to be locked too? Or is this the one that I could see from the beginning? I think it is. Okay, can we get in here?
A shortcut. That's convenient.
It is convenient. Okay. Oh yeah, of course this is the place I could see. Well, this looks like a path, so can I walk up here? I can, but it seems to be a dead end. Okay, there's got to be a reason for this. Ah! Can I just... There.
This looks like cargo from an earlier voyage, long before Harry's expedition.
Okay, a secret object. The Sumatra Queen. I really want to know why people think this place is cursed. I'm guessing from that clue and the fact that they do think it's cursed and all of the wooden spikes that quite a few ships might have gone missing here.
Harry said that he would go to the end of the world to find a cure. And by the looks of it, he wasn't lying. We promised we'd never lie to each other from the moment we started dating, no matter how harsh the truth.
Ah, wait. Ah, it's on the back. The answer's on the back of the pole. Sun, birds, mountain, sea, fish. This is just in the order that they exist in the world. Okay, sun, birds, mountain, sea, fish. Okay, please.
Well, I
Yes.
guess I hit the jackpot. That's my ticket across the river then.
That was pretty impressive. That was sneaky.
Steady now.
This better not break. I'm not prepared for a sudden falling. Seems fine. There's a lot of flies on this side.
How long have I been walking? I've lost track of the time.
Is that a hut? Am I actually gonna find
What
people?
is this place?
Wow.
I'd better have a look around this abandoned village. Harry's crew might have stayed here.
I mean, no people then, but again, how pretty is this game? The music and all the ambient sound. It's like, it's kind of creepy, but simultaneously it's quite relaxing. Did anyone leave anything interesting?
Everhard expedition. They set up camp here.
Oh yeah. Stamps on the crates. Did they leave anything useful for me? There's got to be some clues around here. Oh, we've got pictures. This looks like it's in the camp.
So now you believe in magic, old pal?
He gave one of these amulets to each of us. Only Harry kept his. Why? Is this the person?
Polynesian man covered in tattoos. I'm not sure if he looks angry or scared.
He looks more angry to me.
Well, what well?
He doesn't want to be near the ruins. Why is he so afraid of that well? Oh, that's intriguing. So he must be the one that gave us the amulets. Why did everybody else get rid of theirs? That was kind of rude. And probably unwise, because maybe the amulet's going to keep you safe. Oh, this is going to be a clue.
Fascinating.
These ancient geometric stone structures are not Polynesian. What purpose did they serve? That looks like some sort of weird man-made cave to me. Okay, we might need to come back to that.
Looks like some of the crew members didn't get along too well.
Yeah, it really does.
A forbidden ritual?
He's warning us about those ruins. He says that some sort of forbidden ritual took place here. I bet that's the thing with the that we saw on the totem at the beginning, where they were lowering a person down to like a monster underneath. Ah, okay. That hopefully is going to be usable, but is it broken?
Let me record it. So, you said you've been on this island before.
Yes. Some years ago. I made a rookie mistake. I detoured from my fishing route to go to what looked like a better spot. Less than an hour had gone. By when suddenly, my va'a, my canoe overturned. And I got this lovely souvenir from that mistake.
Heavens, what gave you that scar?
It's not a what, but a who. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. But it seemed like a sea creature I never seen. Anyway, I was lucky enough to reach that white sand beach. The one where we landed on the island. A man came 3 days later and got me out of there. He brought me to the port of Papeete without speaking a single word. Time passed, and I promised myself that I would go on with my life and forget about this damn island.
Why did you agree to return to the island then?
I need to know what happened to me, to discover the truth. I don't know if you get me.
Absolutely.
So that's the sea monster again. But why is it such a mystery? I think this is the only place left to look in. Oh, this is the one with the most stuff. I can't see what's in that one. Don't think I have the ability to jump. No, I can't. It's just like real life. I'm too short to see inside the box.
This fella sounds pretty hot-headed.
July 14th, 1934. I came to this godforsaken island for just a few days, and it's been almost 2 weeks already of doing nothing. Is this rich jerk going to open that hatch anytime soon? I'm not going to wait for Mr. Know-It-All again like I did with the elevator. He'd better let me handle this situation. We brought dynamite for a reason. Okay, I already don't like this guy. Who was this? Sometimes you can't just blow things up as your solution.
Blowing an ancient hatch with dynamite sounds like a fool's errand to me.
Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, there was an ancient hatch. He wants to put explosives on it and detonate it. Oh, there's that symbol we saw on the other piece of paper, which is obviously going to be the way you're actually meant to get in here.
I've never cared much for games of chance.
Oh, weird dice. It's got like the queen, spades, and just 6. Is that the only... No, oh no, there's one over here. Oh, not 6. 10, I should say, on both sides. Oh, 10 and 9. I have no idea how we're going to use that. That's got to be important at some point, though. This is just telling us that this guy was a gambler. Oh.
I'm not sure what to expect on this island, but I hope I won't regret not having a gun.
Well, they took theirs with them, so they obviously thought they were going to need it. I'm not sure it would help you much against the sea monster, though.
Who worries this much about their appearance in a place like this?
Brillantine. Okay.
Nice comb.
Engraved. SST. How did he break his mirror? There's something on his bedside table.
His real name was Costas?
So it's an American passport. He lived in Los Angeles. So this was the guy who was so desperate to just blow stuff up. I wonder how important the other members of the expedition are going to be.
Looks like this fellow is a real heartbreaker.
Literally just all different women.
Quite a looker. A fashion model, maybe.
To Roy, the best stuntman in Hollywood. Oh. He was a stuntman? Why was he on the expedition?
Very neat.
Seems a weird thing to do. But they had even bigger guns.
They were packing a lot of heat when they came to this island, but they took all the guns with them.
Well, they didn't come back, so I don't think it helped them that much. And he didn't leave one for me. So, that's not useful. Well, there's two different ways I could go. Actually, can I go around the back of this one? Oh, I can go up to the waterfall. Oh, there's another hut. Looks like that bridge can be lowered like the other one.
Oh, I must have found the luxury huts. Pretty swanky.
Oh, a butterfly. There really are such pretty details. Okay, whose was this one then?
Look at him. Giddy as a schoolboy. Icor?
Black ooze, but originally he wrote black ichor and crossed it out. Black ooze or black ichor. Is this something from the monster, maybe? What would cause that? Some kind of squid?
I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information.
So maybe he just found it like this? Maybe he wasn't the one who tore it? Maybe he didn't want other people to see it. Okay, there we go. Those go together. They seem to represent sea creatures. And I think these are similar to the totems we saw earlier. This one, maybe not. The order of the symbols is important. What is the connection with each? Tiki?
Got it.
Family symbols? Oh, I can zoom now. Yeah, tiki. So they have turtle, shark, no idea what that is, and an octopus. So you thought they might be family symbols. We have
It's being ripped out of
turtle.
something else.
Okay.
The parts of the tiki on this column seem movable.
Huh. I thought they were going to have the creatures on them, but no. I have no clue for that yet.
Frank seems to feel guilty for whatever happened. I feel really bad for him.
Mr. Everhart, I still don't understand what happened. Roy knew just as well as you and me that the black ooze was highly volatile. I should never have believed him when he said he had your permission. It won't happen again, Frank. Did he blow the thing up, or try to blow the thing up, using the black ooze? And he just lied to everyone else and said that it was okay with this guy? He's written this on paper from Drayton Motors.
Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad.
Okay, so we've got remains from an old civilization. And this is where I was to begin with. I think that's where I came in. And then the ruins are over here. Related to disease?
More drawings.
Is this where he thinks he found... Well, where he did find some kind of cure to my disease? This maybe goes up. I guess that's why the question marks there. What's this one? Object here.
Interesting.
Is it an ancient mechanism? Did they not have the object then? Maybe they couldn't find the object?
You put together quite an expedition, Harry. And all just for little old me.
Aw. How bad that he went missing.
The Harry Everhart I know would never have given up on this. Something must have happened that kept him from solving it.
So this is his note paper. Because it's signed, or it has at the top H.W. Everhart from the University of Denver. This is so frustrating. I know I'm close, but I can't find the right combination. What are these, though?
Black ooze. In a telescope?
Did he put it into the telescope, like on a slide? Are those slides? If he was trying to see something using the ooze? What's this?
Where did you get this strange device, Harry?
Haylien gas spectacular lens aligner. Yeah, they were lenses then that he was putting into the telescope. I have no idea how this works. Oh wow, it was like a projector. That's very cool. Don't know how it works though. Let's just play with this a bit. Okay, so this is moving it horizontally and that one's moving it vertically. And then I guess we can put different slides in here. Plus or minus and reset. Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Exactly. I guess I'll come back to this later. See what else we can find.
My dear old pal, I know you won't ever read this letter, but I'm accustomed to writing you and it comforts me in this strange place. This island is riddled with secrets. So many secrets. But I'm not only talking about mechanisms and contraptions, Norah. I dare say that something on the island clouds one's judgment. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for Roy's actions. The man was arrogant, impulsive, and a little cocky, but he was no fool. We weren't friends by any means, but he didn't deserve what happened to him. Nobody deserves that. We may have made some progress in finding the cure for your illness, but at what price? I miss you so much, Norah. Harry.
He may not say it explicitly, but Harry blames himself for Roy's death. I know him too well. And I miss you too, Harry.
What happened to Roy? Did somebody have to kill him because he went crazy? Because he did something bad? It was really vague there. It just showed his hand, blood-stained hand, falling to the floor. Or was he killed by something? It did show a lot of fire in the background. I wonder whether he actually did manage to trigger the explosion.
This explains why the campsite is nearly abandoned.
Tell the others to pack up as fast as they can. We have to get to the black sand beach. Something's happened to the ship. Bring only what's indispensable. Okay, so they had an emergency. Their ship was at the black sand beach. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen that. So anything that is still here was seen as at least kind of dispensable, I guess? Or maybe too big to bring. Let's see if we can see anything through the telescope.
Jeepers, a stranded ship.
Was this their ship? When he said something happened to the ship? There is a spot here for...
Something's missing here.
That's got to be these lenses that went into there, but these ones just seem plain, like I can't do anything with them.
Other planes of existence? That's bats.
An unsurpassed technological device from every point of view. After a specific alignment, this device concentrates the resonance wave spectrum in an optical impression. Observing the lens will affect the subject's pineal gland, allowing them to gaze into other planes of reality outside the spectrum we consider our dimension. Okay, this just got a lot weirder. Oh wait, what did it say at the bottom? Special features. Adjustable outside revolving shutter, chain take-up, extra-large house with square condenser. Oh, this is like an advert. So they thought they were looking for something that was other-dimensional. Is this why the monster is so concerning? Is it like an other-dimensional creature that's kind of snuck into our world? So the thing that goes in there, though, the slide, did he take it with him? Or maybe he hid it somewhere? If they had to leave in a hurry. I guess that explains why he didn't just leave it on the desk. Unless he never worked it out. I mean, he did say he couldn't find the right combination. Would he have used this to keep a secret? Let's check the journal. So we found the campsite. It's pretty obvious now that, yeah, it is where Harry's expedition stopped. He had to intervene in an argument between the islanders and a member of the crew. It sounds like a lot of people were behaving weirdly, though, not just one. And there was a plan behind his back to blow up the ancient door with dynamite. And the telescope shows the ship stranded on the black beach. I haven't seen anything currently to do with this. I don't think I've even seen a totem. The only mention of a totem that there's been was this. Oh no, even this didn't mention a totem actually. Okay, there's no other way out over there. Wait, what's that? That's shiny.
What mess did you get into, Harry?
Starry wisdom. Mr. Everhart, we deeply regret your refusal to accept our funding for your expedition. We have always had an excellent relationship with your family, and we really considered this venture a unique and profitable opportunity for both parties. We wish you the best of luck on your journey. You surely are going to need it. Yours sincerely, Caleb Bowen, the Starry Wisdom Society. Who are they? Starry Wisdom Society? What do they have to do with the family? Maybe we should see if we can get to the ruins. Where are they going to be? Up there? Need to be on the lookout for the totem.
Harry hated asking his parents for money to fund this expedition. The Everharts are a wealthy Boston family, quite old-fashioned. They were never really pleased with his eldest marrying a middle-class girl. That's why he wanted to get away from them as soon as he could, just like his siblings did after him.
Oh. Family issues. Family drama.
The river cuts through that canyon. It doesn't look safe to cross.
No, it actually looks really choppy. What's up here, though? No,
Look at this little fellow.
this is the drawing that was up at the campsite.
An amulet with a carved Marquesian cross. The symbol represents balance and protection.
Can we take that with us? So this setup was all designed for protection.
Why is this hammock so far from the rest of the campsite?
Is this the guy who fell out with them? Because he didn't agree with trying to blow up the ruins. Well, that leaves only one other direction to go. This looks odd. Oh, it's a pickaxe.
Oh, damn it. Someone on the expedition died.
Yeah, I think we know who that is now.
A farewell message from a friend.
I guess we'll have to finish our game in the afterlife. Rest in peace, Pally. Ah. So this was Roy and Frank playing different card games. Still have no idea how Roy died, though.
I never thought that this expedition would cause anybody's death. I'm sure Harry never thought so either. If he'd known this was going to happen, he'd never have come here.
Well, I feel kind of guilty now. Because it was for me that they came here. Because of the strange illness that I'm experiencing. Here's the dynamite.
Explosives. Looks dangerous.
Nothing left,
Did
though.
they use all the dynamite?
Maybe it was tougher to get through than they thought. Ah, a totem.
What a delicate piece of craftsmanship.
Okay, we'll go and try to replicate that.
He seems confused, as if he was having a hard time writing this down.
Yeah, the first part's crossed out. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the medical tent up on the flat outcrop. After the explosion, crossed out, after what happened, I better find out more about the wall. Dr. DeWitt. No, the well. I better find out more about the well. It said earlier that the Polynesian guy was concerned about the well. He didn't want to go near it. He didn't like being near the ruins. So what happened after the explosion then? I feel like the explosion was something to do with Roy's death. Maybe they weren't even sure? Then again, he said no one deserves to die like that, so they must know what happened to him.
I hadn't been close to a grave since my mother's burial. Shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. We thought it was nothing at first.
So is this genetic? Her mother kind of carried the curse and then it was passed on to her? Just noticed that one over there is carved. It's like one of these fish statues. Okay, let's have a quick check in the journal to see this again. Okay, so we have like a zigzag top, the frowning expression with one line under it, and then two downwards pointing. Oh, that one, in fact. So that, This one? And what's the eye? It looks like it's this. Nothing seems to have happened though, but I'm sure that's right. Wait, maybe this isn't the direction it's meant to be facing. Maybe it's this way. But that wouldn't make sense. Surely that and that are at the top and the bottom. Let's try it. Let's just try it in this direction. Nothing seems to have changed. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything else. Is this where the well is? Ah, yeah.
This enormous stone slab looks like a mechanism to get up to the outcrop.
It does. Ancient elevator.
Is something missing here?
Yes, definitely. But I don't have that thing. And it seems like the people who were here couldn't work out what it was.
They're composed of 4 pieces.
There are different faces. Okay. So the one that I took was that one over there. We've now got this one. Do all of the huts have one in front? Yes. Ah. They also have creatures.
It's some sort of Polynesian coat of arms. Is that an octopus? A tiki, like something straight out of an adventure novel.
So what hut is this? That one was octopus. This one is broken.
It's broken, but I might as well draw what I can see of it in my journal.
I'm pretty sure I know which one that is. But we can narrow it down, I guess. Does this one not have one? Doesn't seem to.
Something's missing here.
Ah, maybe that's where the turtle was. That one's completely missing, but the turtle is up at the other camp. At the hut up there. So the only one I'm missing now is this one, I think.
Could these tikis be some sort of guardians?
Yeah, and the guardians are connected to these.
Something's missing inside that emblem.
Oh wait, that could be the turtle then. It would make sense. There's a turtle shell on the back of the wall in this one. Okay, let's go try this again. It'd be interesting to know whether they worked this out, the expedition who were here before. Am I going to have to try to match them all up so that there's... Wait, does this one have a symbol? No. So how am I going to know which symbol to do? Shall I do the turtle? The order is important. So turtle first. Okay, the order is important and the turtle needs to go first. Maybe I need to mix them together. So the first one is the turtle. That would make it this. Second is the octopus, which would make it... And the last one is the octopus. So this one.
A secret compartment. What kind of stone is this? I've never seen any substance quite like it. It feels... disturbing.
I think he was holding this in the picture. There's quite a lot of, like, symbolism.
Impressive work. Is that a fish pattern?
We've got feathers from the birds on the island. Is this like a ritual?
This appears to be the shrine of a Polynesian chieftain.
Yeah, so like a chieftain's outfit, not necessarily for the ritual. Well, I'm pretty sure that thing should fit in the mechanism. That's another strange carving up there, huge one. The interesting thing to me is obviously at some point people did actually live here. So they carved the totems, they told the story of this creature. So what happened?
How is that possible? What fascinating technology.
Thought this was gonna lift. Oh wow, okay, it does.
Oh my!
That was impressive. The view's really nice up here.
Oh my goodness, what happened here?
This is why they tried to blow up the well. So they did get up here. Maybe they just didn't manage to use that to get up here? Was the explosion much bigger than they thought it was going to be? Let's see if there's any clues in the tent to what happened.
That black ooze again.
So this was on July the 14th, 1934. That imbecile Roy blew the hatch to smithereens and blew himself up with it. Oh, that was what happened to him. Wow. I see what he meant now when he said no one deserves to die like that. Don't worry, Doc. I have Mr. Everhart's okay. And this is just a controlled detonation. Ha! 3 feet closer, and I wouldn't be here to tell the story. So he lied to everyone, because we already saw he lied to somebody else and said that he had Everhart's permission to do this. I got splashed with that black ooze. Oh. Took me the whole damn evening to clean it off. Why did he get splashed with black ooze? Was it covering the well?
Skin alterations. Like the ones on my hands.
This was the day after, July 15th. Skin alterations appeared on my left hand today. Similar to angromas? Allergic eczema? Cryognosis? Let's hope not. I took some samples of my blood to analyze. Oh, cyanosis, not cryognosis. So, okay, he thinks there could have been some kind of poison over it, or he could be allergic. He took some of his blood, asked for a photo of Everhart's wife's hand. So he's making the connection. He thinks that this might be connected. Let's see how it would be, though.
Heavens, he's losing his mind.
Wow, that's a big difference. Let's say sleep. 1889. Stop playing that music. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. I like it very much. And just lots of eyes. The circles are kind of reminding me of the circles that Everhart drew on his slides. He did say that something was affecting their minds. So this wasn't that much longer after. That was like 2 days later, July 17th. The spots on my skin are moving. I can feel them. I can feel them. Is there someone in the well? Is there someone in the well? I can hear voices at night. In fact, I could swear they're calling my name. And who's playing that music? This just got much creepier.
Cripes! This man was splashed with that black liquid.
Yeah, and his one hand, the left hand that he's complaining about, is the one that's completely covered in it. Although it looks like everyone who was here got a little bit splashed with it.
Whoever took this picture must have a really cool head. Those spots look all too familiar.
So this is like hers. This was on the 15th left-hand photo.
Is this a picture of My hand?
Yeah, he was comparing them. And they do look similar, but hers is worse. Anything in the microscope?
Erythrocytes. Aren't those red blood cells?
Undefined substance, pulsating, affecting erythrocytes. So whatever it was they got splashed with, it affected their red blood cells, but it's also pulsating? So what happened to him? Did he go down into the well looking for the voice?
I can't stand the smell of medical equipment. Reminds me of my illness.
There is a ladder, so someone went down there.
I'd better not touch it. Given what happened, they shouldn't have either.
This was truly a terrible idea. I wonder whether... Because it seems unlikely that he'd have used so much explosive that it went that far out of control.
A hatch of some sort.
So maybe the stuff that was on here, that black ooze, was kind of explosive itself? Well, I guess we need to go down.
Well then, I'm going down. Come on, Norah. Deep breath.
Okay, there really are voices. Had the doctor already been down here and seen the eyes?
Hello? Is anyone down here?
This has to be the thing that's connected to that picture. God, that scared me. Is it someone crying? I think they have different voices. Okay, this is really freaking me out. I think this must be what the note was about in Everhart's office when he said he wasn't sure about the patterns because he'd just drawn circles, but obviously these look like eyes, but they are circles with different dots in different shapes. And I can interact with these, but let's see what's a bit further in. Okay, at least the voices have stopped outside that room. Wow.
You were close to something here, Harry. Let me see if I can solve it.
Rituals, other realities? Forgotten civilization, not Polynesian. Black ooze used to replicate ritual. Check Tillinghast pamphlet. Okay, so the Tillinghast was that machine that let you see other dimensions. Is he suggesting that we check the Tillinghast pamphlet to do with the black ooze? Is it something to do with another dimension? I mean, this doesn't look good. That looks like somebody taking something from their eyes, their souls, maybe? And they all seem to be tied with their hands behind their backs. That looks suspiciously like the chieftain outfit.
Well, this looks like another job by handyman Harry.
Replicate ritual? This is what he was working on with the telescope and the slides. Modify Tillinghast's invention. That was his idea. Okay, so maybe we don't actually need to use that device. We need to use it to do something with the telescope? These must all be references to the ritual. This is going to be the bridge I could see from the top. Okay, so I think that gives me a quicker way of getting back to the camp now. Yeah, at least that was easier than the puzzle that we had to do. So when I go up here, I should be back by Harry's camp. What is happening? That I wasn't expecting it to be quite as freaky as this. Is something, well, obviously something deeply supernatural must be happening here because there's whispering voices and weird eyes in the bottom of the well, but where did they all go? It's not like that well goes anywhere. It just goes in a circle back round to here. Unless something's going to open up in the floor if I can work out the pattern of the eyes. This is both more mysterious and more creepy than I expected. I think this is a good place to leave it for now and come back to terrify myself at a future point, trying to search for Harry, who I do still feel bad for because he is kind of in this situation because of me. So thank you for watching, and if you want to find out why there are creepy voices at the bottom of the well, please join me on the next episode, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon. Bye!